So there is some exciting news about Dishon's contract. Hello and welcome to the video. You could like, share and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when video go live. There might be a live stream tonight. There might not be. I'm going to see how the heat goes, and if it feels like it may be too hot in here, I'm not going to bother. I have got the air conditioning unit I could use, but at the same time, I've also got the other thing. I've had friends over the last couple of weeks, so this last week, sorry. So I don't know if I'm just gonna maybe have a night off tonight and we do it Saturday instead, but I'll see how I feel. You never know, come 7 o'clock I might be all ready to go and want to do this. So yesterday we got the excitement news that Dishon Bernard is staying at Sheffield Wednesday Football Club. Fantastic. You go, brilliant, good stuff. This is what we want to see. Now here's the thing. Everyone's like in the when he was talking about his contract, talking about seasons in the announcement video that he did, not the announcement video, the interview he did. He turned and said the next season, and everyone's gone, oh, that means he's on a 2-year contract then, doesn't it? It means it's 2 years. That's all he's here for. No, he is signed till 2027, the same as the manager. He is signed at the same as Danny Rule to be here for a long time. Now, this is fantastic news. A long-term deal for a player who's very, very good, who I think is someone who we can all admit last season when we had the thing about his contract, we were up until a couple of days ago, we were all really worried that he was leaving. And now he's managed to get it all done, which is good. He'll start getting ready to go to Germany and begin in the second half of the preseason camp. You got to remember he will be a little bit fitter than others, to be fair, because he was played a bit of football over the international tournaments in Copa America and stuff like that. But he'll want to get itchy and get a ball at his feet. But it's a really good deal to get in, because knowing that we got players on longer contracts, like 3, 4, Charlie McNeil potentially a 4-year with an option. It's young players on really good contracts. So if they suddenly do really well and suddenly say they have a breakout season, and you get someone like, look at Ipswich. Ipswich has snapped up some really good young players since they've gone to the Prem. Hull have lost one of their really good centre-backs. City have lost Liam Delap, which is a big bit of business for them. You look at it like that. If you can get young players and then get them to sell for, say, 10, 20 million, that helps you going forward. You want those kind of things to happen. And this is something that I think we have to remember, that not only when a player signs, you want players to be able to, especially the young players, be able to go, hey, I might have resale value. The one thing Wednesday can say we've not had in many, many, many years, I think the last player you could have said we had resale value and we let it go for nothing was, and he took on to Lazio, was Deli Bashiru. He was the last player to have proper resale value. Now, we don't have that. We didn't have that before. Now we've got a couple. We've got Bernard. You've got McNeil. You've got Olaf. If they go on to be really good players, and I think you've got to think of the bigger picture. It's great to get them in, but also if there is that opportunity where a deal comes in and it's stupidly good dealing kind of thing, you take it, don't you? You would take a good deal for him. But let's not talk about him going, because that's stupid, because at the end of the day, he's our player now. He's ours for the next 3 years, which is fantastic. One thing I didn't mention on the announcement of him, I thought the announcement video that Wednesday did was absolutely superb. Take a drink. Because I thought it was really good way of using the lad who've been doing the day, how many days till he signed, and he got to 71 days. It said day 71 signed. I thought that was fantastic. I actually think some of the video announcements we've done this year have been a lot better by our media team. It's like they just tapped into something a bit different this year, which I like. I like it a lot, and I think it's something we look forward to more of them. Now, We now move on to the next one. We know what the net targets are. It's a mixture of Paveda, Dembele, and Ugbo. I think it's Ugbo, hopefully first. Then you move on to like a Dembele or a Paveda, because I don't think you're getting both. I think it will be one or the other. And I think both are great players. I think they're really excellent players that we could get in. If you ask me now who I want in, I couldn't really give you an answer because I want them both. They've both got traits of everything. If you go for what I said just about Bernard and McNeil and Olaf, you go for Dembele because of that potential sell-on fee down the line. If you go for Paveda, you already know the championship, he can play, and you just need to get in 2 months worth of properly match fit, and then he'll be really good and electric. And you got to think he built up a little bit more than Dembele. It all depends what you want to do on the project, how the project you want to go. So I'll be interested to see what contracts we give next to how lengthwise. I think if you get Ugbo in, Ugbo 26, I believe. I will find out. He is 25. It'll be 26 in September. So it'll be 26 if he comes to Wednesday in the season. So here's the thing that I'm interested to go into. Let's see what happens. And I hope we can get something done for Ugbo. But again, it comes down to what's he's worth. How much is he worth? How much do you generally think people think he's worth to coming into the club? And I've seen post by Carlton Palmer saying that they paid 2.5 million for him in 2022, so they'll be wanting to recut the best part of that. And he turned around and said he's not worth. He can't see when to pay more than 2.5 million for this player. And like the people can't say, do we need to sell? But it's like we never know what the financial situation we went to is, because there isn't a budget as such. There's just, if there's a way of me doing a deal, I'll do a deal kind of thing. But going back on topic, Bernard, new contract, absolutely fantastic. 3 years, get a chance to experience and grow with the club now, and it's just more security to the club that's going in the right direction, and we have to just embrace this and see what happens next. But yeah, I will keep an eye on your notification bell, because I will potentially let you know if there is a live stream tonight quite late on. Keep an eye on posts as well, because if I do it, it'll be late if I do it. So yeah. But 3-year contract, fantastic news. He's ours for 3 years, and we go from there.